have one, or not all of them. I'm saying each nation has this particular spirit, all right? And we already, like the brother has been saying repeatedly, Esau's spirit in particular, his spirit's made to be that way. The Most High made his spirit to be that way. So regardless of not, if there was like a covenant or anything, that spirit's gonna still carry out whatever it's always been about. That brother's making a good point. War is coming to this place. This is a place where everything is imperfect. It's not full. So Esau, he's gonna do what he wants to do. He's gonna try to. We already know he's gonna push it, man. And I would always bring it out prior to Esau's agenda. He actually really wants this thing to pop up. He wants everything to be fully implemented by the year 2017. So it can give you a little range of how or when he really wants to try to push this thing.
This is Revelation 12 and 9, but real quick, it's not up to him. It's up to the Most High. And the Most High is the one that's going to put it, the purpose to fulfill his prophecies. He's gonna have his prophecies being fulfilled on his time, his will, whether men want it or not. It says Magog was gonna be, the hook was gonna be put in his jaw, and he was gonna be controlled. By who? Yahweh Shai. So nobody can do what they want. They can't say, oh, this and that. They can, but Yahweh Shai is the one that's gonna make it happen. This is Revelations 12 and 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. So it's telling you, it's going all the way back to the time of the serpent that deceived Eve. All right? Called the devil and Satan. So he's called the devil and Satan. So the old serpent, his name, he's called devil and Satan. Okay? Which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So who's that man that deceives the whole world today? It tells you that in Isaiah chapter 14 that they're going to look upon this man. They're going to look upon him and know that he was a man. They're going to say, this was he? He's the one that shook these kingdoms? He's the one that made the wilderness bare? Or bare, you know, without life? So I wanted to bring that out just to tell you that, you know, that serpent, that devil, those words, devil, diablos, deceiver, Satan, the adversary, those are just words describing what he is, man, what he has in him. He's a snake. A snake is symbolic because he's crafty. He's more subtle. It was more subtle than the rest of the animals, the beasts, which were the other people. He had a different spirit about him. Okay? Like I said, I wanted to bring that out because it's talking about the dragon in Revelations. So who was the dragon in Revelations? The Romans. Who was the dragon in the book of Daniel? The Romans. Okay? And that woman that sits upon the beast is a miracle. And the beast with the 7 heads and the 10 horns, those are the other nations that Esau has ruled under, such as France, Germania Minor and Major, and Spain, the Romans, America, or which other ones?
Oh yeah, it was, you know, German Major, Germania Major, Germania Minor, Romans, French, the British, and the Greeks.
Right, the British, which is which America sprung out of. Okay, so you know, it's telling you, get Job 9 and 24 too, because, and then after that, get verse in the 2nd Ezra chapter 6 about Esau being the
This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So the earth is being given to the hands of the wicked. They were given to these people on the psalm we just read to you. They were given to the Babylonians. It was given to the Babylonians. It was given to the Medo-Persian Empire. It was given to the Romans, or to the Greeks, then to the Romans, and so forth and so on. Okay? So, go ahead.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Now we're talking about a future prophecy. What is he doing? What he does? What is this wicked man that rules the earth? rules the people, the inhabitants, what does he do? He changes the faces of the judges thereof.
If not, where and who is he?
Right, so all of his brothers know it's talking about Yahweh Shai and the apostles and the prophets being whitewashed, iconoclasm, which means to whitewash, man, to be changed from its original, what it originally looked like. So today we know Esau did that, the so-called white man did that during the Renaissance period. Okay, so we're telling you, man, that the so-called white man hates y'all, hates you Negro Latinos, and he wants to destroy you. He's been destroying you. He's been lying to you. Lies will destroy you. And the Book of Proverbs says the tongue it consists for life or death. So you could use it for to be wicked, or you could use it for righteousness, man.
It's the second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 6. Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone. Or verse 7, I mean. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or what shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
So he's already telling you the end. In the end, all it is that it's an end of a rulership and a new beginning of a ruler. That's what the end of the world is, man. That the Bible speaks about Israel being brought back and restored into the as a ruler of this great kingdom, this earth. But y'all people, y'all simple, y'all believe everything the so-called white man tells you on the television and y'all's harlot churches, thinking that the end of the world, the earth is gonna explode, right? That you're gonna be taken into heaven in that false doctrine called the rapture, and all on the earth is gonna be nothing but killing. No, man. It's the end of a rulership. Just like the Romans fell, the Greeks fell, Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon fell. That was the end of their world.
It said, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Esau is the end of the world. So we're telling you, man. So Esau, he's still awaiting his sentence to be executed. So Esau is going to be ruling at the end of times, or the end of the world, right? The apocalypse, to be destroyed, and the nation of Israel to be restored, man. That's prophecy. It tells you that up and down in the Bible, in the book of Isaiah, Jeremiah, Daniel, Revelations, and in the Gospels. But y'all people, y'all don't want that. That's why in the very beginning of what we're speaking about, the brother has said something about y'all not taking this, you know, you want to go after this kingdom called America and not worry about nothing and be comfortable, when the Bible tells you have to seek your Creator in thy youth before the evil days come. Because the Bible has already given you the prophecies. It's already let you know what's going to come to pass.
But if, to add on to what he had just said real quick, but that, you know, seeking your Creator, man, that's what you got to do, man. Like I was saying, you can't just expect to get nothing, man, and do nothing for it, or get everything and do nothing for it. But going back to Isaiah 30 real quick, you know, that's why everything's going to be in confusion. That's why you're going to be destroyed, because you trust in this man, like it said in Psalms, is it 108 or 118 in 8, where it says, it is better to trust in the Most High than man, you know, because that's what it's all about. You know, you're putting all your trust in a man, this man who's a fucking liar to y'all, man. Lying straight to your face.
Hey, but that's what they like. Y'all like lies, man.
Yeah, y'all like it.
Yeah. 2/3 of y'all Israelite or you Negro Latinos, y'all love lies.
You know, but I guess it gives y'all a false sense of hope or something. I don't know, but he's lying straight to y'all's face, and y'all don't even care. You know, and there's even accounts me and this brother both had, all you brothers have had in the past. I've had my share of you know, aged men, so to speak, older men. I asked them, man, how would you feel if you've been lied to your whole life? And we always bring it out, y'all don't care about it. Or y'all think it's not possible. Y'all think that everything we speak about throughout the Bible, man, about these wars, these deaths that are gonna happen, y'all think it's impossible for it to happen to y'all or to America. Yeah, in this time, like everything just went away. There's no such thing as those things anymore.
Well, like it's scripture say that they've said that from the where is the coming of His promise for the fathers that all fell asleep, but they continue as they are, and that y'all don't think that it can really happen. Well, y'all, the ones that have that mentality, you're going to be destroyed, man, because it is going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen; it is going to happen.
And but also because though we already know, man, the Most High does not lie. So we already know you received those lies either from your own wicked mind or by a man.
This is Proverbs 25:19. Confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of a joint.
Right, because you can't function the right way.
You can't walk. You can't walk. You can't chew. You know?
Yep. But like I said, a confidence in an unfaithful man. This man is not faithful, man. Esau is the most unfaithful, the most faithless person ever created in the world, in existence. But y'all put your confidence in him like he's God, like the scriptures say. You know, y'all will receive one of Esau's lies, man, quicker than you do the actual Bible, man. Or a man who's telling you the truth out of the scriptures, man. Well, get this. Isaiah 9 and 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed. Like the brother was saying a minute ago, I forgot how he worded it, but lies can destroy you. Because you're receiving them from a man who's lying to you. And even at that, we already know Esau, he knows there's a power. He knows that's what it's, he knows that receiving truth is the right thing. Otherwise, he wouldn't be trying to deceive y'all people all the time, make y'all believe in stupid things. But right there, the people that lead y'all cause y'all to err. Who's leading y'all? That Obama and these white people. Churches.
This is John chapter 8, verse 31. Then said Yahweh to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Right, and it said, Yahweh said, if you will hearken to my word, my ways, who I am, then you shall know what? The lies that's been trying to be put out throughout the earth. You'll know who this man really is. You'll see it. You'll see that this world is wicked, that this place, that you'll see it. You'll watch the news on things that are profitable. You'll see that what this man's really about to do, he's about to try to commit a whole genocide on your people. Put you on concentration camps if y'all don't take the chip.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 33 and 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people, saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of his excellency. And thy enemy shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places.
Right. And the liar, and how did it say again about the liar? Or did it say liar? Or no, did it say?
Your enemy shall be found liars.
Right. Yeah, your enemies shall be found liars. You'll know who that enemy really is. Going back to Revelations, those words, they got meanings. And that's a title for certain people. Because Yahweh Shai, the Most High, they're calling that old serpent, they're talking about somebody. Esau, the white man, the so-called white man. But you gotta put your trust in the one who knows the truth, and he has the truth, the Most High. Yeah, and his son Yahweh Shai. If you don't have that, that's why we always bring it out. If you don't have them, man, you're gonna be destroyed. That's what's going back to the whole chip. If you don't put your trust and all your heart and your soul into the Most High, you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be led. You're going to be allowed to be led to a place or to a certain direction, which is death. To take that chip, all these lies that you've been trying to stay away from. If that's the case, you're going to fall right back into it. If you want to reject this now, you want to reject what we're telling you. Because that's all we're telling about every week. We tell you that there's only one way, man, to live. But and I was reading a couple days ago in Ecclesiasticus. It was talking about how there's a negative and a positive. We already know that. All right. Well, the positive is what? The men of the Lord who are out in the highways and byways, speaking the truth by the Spirit of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. That's the positive. So there has to be a negative. Who is that negative? But it just so happens that it's on this earth. Who goes back to Job 9:24, who's in the rulership of the earth, the wicked, Esau. So it should tell you right there.
Matthew 15 and 14 says, let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch. Right.
You know, like the scripture said, don't hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Because you're not exempt. You people, like we were saying in the beginning, you 2/3, y'all are those ones who are following those blind leaders. Esau is that blind leader. All right. Like, that's a good scripture, man. You still got it or no? Well, you know, but that's a good scripture, man, because like in the beginning of the scripture it said, let them alone. You know, that's what we're doing. It's just our job to come out here. That's why the scripture said, don't pray for these people. Because we already know you want those lies. Like we just said a minute ago, y'all want lies. Y'all want to be deceived. Y'all like death. Y'all made a covenant with death. Like the scriptures say, but you know what, man? That's why the scriptures say in Wisdom of Solomon that you're gonna have a rude awakening in that day. Going back to everything we've been saying from the beginning today, that chip, man, is your ultimate destruction, man. I was gonna say earlier, there's no over dramatization of anything we say. If you take that chip, you trust in what this place has to offer you, or tries to give you, that's it, man. The Most High is an austere power, a strict power, man. He doesn't budge. He won't budge. He's not going to be.
He's a man of his word.
He's a man of his word.
And his judgment stands. Okay? And he's a righteous judge, though. He judges righteously.
Deuteronomy 32:4. He is a rock. His work is perfect. For all his ways are judgment, a God of truth and without the iniquity, just and right is he.
Right, so to all you people that on that day, y'all gonna be looking at him as Allah Shadia, as a demon-like God, a terror. All right, but he's a righteous terror. He's gonna terrorize you righteously. Okay? And that's the truth. There's no iniquity or sin in him. But that's the problem of you 2/3. Y'all are rebellious and y'all don't like to be chastised for y'all's wicked ways. The whole nation of Israel has to go through this in order for it to be delivered. Okay? And 2/3 of y'all rebel against that. So what do? You seek out, you go to these governments, to whatever government's in rulership at that time, and you go after their ways and forsake the law. Right here, Isaiah 65:11. But you are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number.
And who's that troop that you prepare for? The so-called white man. You prepare that drink offering for them. Most High, a man of the Lord or Most High could come down here and you reject him because you want to please the white man.
Yeah, you already did that. You already proven that with the prophets. You already did that with the apostles. You did it with Yahweh Shai. They came down. They were here. Those weren't just ordinary men, although that's how you saw them as. But a man that comes out here and has this knowledge, he's not ordinary.
But like it says too, in the beginning, you're the one who forsook the Most High. The Most High didn't forsake you. The Most High was continually